orders now this claim by the CS for Public Service that NIS is actually the agency that is involved in this. Question is, and this is a question that is asked on the front page of the Daily Nation, who watches over Big Brother? Yes, the National Intelligence Service is a very crucial agency for the government in terms of intelligence and the security of this nation. Yet there are serious concerns that that agency could also be under the capture of the political class. Professor.
Yeah. First of all, Fred, I can tell you, I can refer you, if I told you follow me on TikTok, I said it on 1st of January 2025. It's on my TikTok, if anybody dares to follow. And I say that it is Noordin Haji that is abducting Kenyans and the young people. I'm fortunate to have this intelligence. How I have it, don't ask me. I was just talking to my brother Sosion. Never underestimate a professor who has taught more than 1 million executives in a country. They are actually part of NIS by voluntary, because there's so much we know. Fred, you've seen, I've written a book called 10 Lessons from 1,000 Strategic Plans. Currently, I've done 1,760 something strategic plans. These are intelligence. I've trained the provincial administration, the whole provincial administration. No, the provincial administration. I've trained the administrative police when I was in Strathmore. There's everywhere there's someone I've taught, just like Mr. Sosion as a teacher. Everywhere there's someone you have taught. So if you want to know something, you'll know. But that does not mean that somebody started looking for students of mine I've taught and hunting them out. But the fact is that you cannot hunt enough, because there are more than 1 million out there whom I've taught to have influence. I know what I know. And I just give a very serious important information there that there must be a budget. For example, if you pick these young boys like Kibet, the ones who are found in Vihiga, you have to transport somebody from here, somebody who should not be seen to be traveling, somebody who do not want to travel, incommunicado all the way to Vihiga. There must be a budget for that. Do you know what it means to take someone from Nairobi in a private car to Vihiga? And if you are having a driver, you have to fuel this car. So there's a serious budget that is needed to finance abduction. But I don't think the members of parliament ever pass a budget, this abduction budget. So for abduction to take place, there must be a budget. So where can we have a free budget that cannot be accounted for? It is only NIS. NIS budget, you don't have to report in details. In fact, the best way to kill this abduction now is to ask that the NIS budget must have the rigor of public finance management, so that we can know coin by coin.
But is that even possible? Is it even...
I'm trying to say, but if you are given a free hand, isn't it, because of the nature of the work you are doing, and you cannot account for it. For example, Fred, if you have a wife, you give her a budget of 200,000 shillings, and you don't want to know what she does with, isn't it? Then you find that one day they drank alcohol with her fellow girls until she's coming home in the morning at 4 a.m. You continue giving her because you cannot do it. You just stop the money. When we were boys in high school, when you are seen to be taking drugs, your parents would cut the budget. When I was in Seremesiala, if your parents gave you money directly and you're being seen to be taking some things like Kuber, I remember those Kuber things, what they used to do now, they give the money to the bursar, who releases in small doses to ensure you cannot do what you need to do. So according to me, one thing is this abduction cannot take place without a budget. As we speak, there must be a location, people are saying it. This location, they are squads abducting people. They have resources, they have vehicles, they are armed. Is there any abduction squad which is legitimate that can consume a budget? So according to me, the only organization that needs to explain here is NIS. And if NIS do not know, not responsible, then they know who is responsible. So there are two centers there. But let me also just say...
my concern now is on who oversights the NIS, because this is an organization that has eyes but lacks